Good, let's get started. The name of my show is called... The name of the show is called Cooking for Life. One meal at a time. Nutrition made simple. But is nutrition simple? It isn't, is it? One day they tell us one thing, next week something completely different, don't they? Today we're going to have fun. I'm going to teach you a few things and hopefully remind you about a few things. Sound good? Well, let's get started. Now we're going to use a lot of carrots in our demonstration. Now carrots, everybody knows, is good for the eyes, right? Cheryl? Good for the eyes in the Mayo Clinic. Have you guys ever heard of the Mayo Clinic before? Raise your hand if you heard of the Mayo Clinic. Good. They found a medicine in carrots. Anybody know what medicine they found in carrots? It's called beta. Very good. Are you a doctor? Nurse? Medical field? No, a lot of people in the medical field, Cheryl, know that beta-carotene's in carrots. And they think it may be the next cure for cancer. We all should eat more carrots, more beta-carotene. Now we're going to use this tool right here to cut them up. Have you guys ever seen this tool before? Raise your hand. You got one. How long ago did you get it? 10 years ago. Cheryl's had it 10 years. You know this tool's been around for over 100 years? Norman, the old ones used to clamp to the counter like an old meat grinder. You remember those things? That's big and bulky. Now it's got a big suction cup. Helen, look at this. Big suction cup just sets on the counter, apply outflow pressure, rotate the handle, 600 pounds of suction. Now, it is easy to clean. And again, set it down, apply that pressure, rotate the handle, 600 pounds of suction. Comes apart, goes in the dishwasher to the sink. Easy to clean. You like easy cleaning. You do the cleaning, don't you? Yeah. And we're going to come and show you all 4 cones here in a minute. But let me show you how to turn this machine on. You like your machine, don't you? It is easy to turn on. Can I show them? Watch, Ellen. To turn the machine on, just turn the handle, set the cone, it grabs it, and it's on. That's easy, isn't it? Now hold the cone and make the forward turn in the opposite direction. Easy off, huh? Easy peasy, I call it. Now in the on position, check it out. If you put your hands on the inside, what's going to happen? Nothing at all. Up here, it won't hurt you. Put your hand back there too far, and what are they going to get? Finger food, am I right? No, Norman, we don't want finger food today, do we? Good, they're my fingers, I hope not. Now where's my salad, sweetheart? Still back here? Perfect. Now let's get started. Now, Helen, quick review. I know you've been watching your phone, but watch this. Cheryl, if they put the carrot on the inside, what's going to happen? Nothing at all, that's right. Up here, it'll do a little dance. You put the carrot back here, and this machine gets right to work. And Helen, it's not forced. Look at me. Put your finger on the carrot, guide it down toward the bottom. When it gets to the end, let go. Otherwise, what are you going to get? Finger food, thank you. And we don't want finger food today, do we, sir? Anybody notice we didn't peel the carrots? Why? Why do you think I don't recommend peeling carrots at home? Thank you. Cheryl, absolutely. 70% of the vitamins and nutrients underneath the peel. Guys, you know you peel your carrots, you might as well not even eat them. Wash them, rinse them, and then cut them all up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to go home and cut up a bunch of carrots at home like that, how long would it take you to cut them up by hand? Now, a long time. Yesterday, a lady sat there, said it'd take her 2 days. I said, why 2 days? You know what she said? 1 day to get in the mood, and a whole other day to do it. But sir, we got the right tools. Things don't take so long, do they? Like if a man's going to cut down a big tree, what kind of tool does a man use to cut down a big tree? Yes, sir. Men use the right tool for the right job. Wouldn't you say, ladies? I think this is the right tool for the right job, wouldn't you? Anybody on a food processor here? Yeah? Where do most people keep their food processor, though? Thank you. In the gadget graveyard out of sight, out of mind. Am I right? Why? Too big and bulky, leave on the counter and 20 minutes to clean. This is dishwasher safe. But no cheese, put it in the sink today. Wash it, rinse it, shake it, wipe it, done. 20 seconds, not 20 minutes like a food processor. Guys, welcome to the show. Helen, Norman, Cheryl, Keith, good to meet you. Morgan, Thomas, are you guys married or happy? Hey, good answer, good answer. Guys, this is the kitchen cutter tool I've just been demonstrating. I'll show you more in a minute. But how many of you like my kitchen cutter so far? Yeah? How many of you like to take it home at the end of the show? Raise your hand. 1, 2. How many would like to take it home if it were free? Oh, now we got a few people. But here's the thing, Cheryl, you got one 10, 15 years ago, right? I tell everybody, whether they buy one or get one for free, don't ever put it in the gadget graveyard. Helen, why? You'll never see it, never use it again. Always put it on your counter. Guys, 4 inches on the counter and not big and bulky like your food processor, right? And look at that pretty piece, isn't it? I don't care what color your kitchen is. Who does the cooking for you too? Both of them. Who does the cleaning? Good. Family therapy. How long have you guys been married? Newlyweds. I'm surprised they're out in public. Congratulations. Very cool. And you guys are both married for a month and wonderful. What do you do, young lady? Ultrasounds. My wife used to work for a pregnancy care center that did a lot of ultrasounds. What do you do?
Civil engineer.
Civil engineer, cool. Would you guys do me a favor, because I'm going to pass food out in the middle of my show. Would you help me out and I'll give you a free gift? Move up front like they did. The front row eats first. Keith, come on in. I'll give you a free gift too. We'll have fun along the way. Now, has anybody here ever heard of waterless cooking before? Sit up here with your wife. You slide on over. His wife is going to join him. Come on over next to Helen, because his wife is going to join him there. Waterless cooking. Has anybody ever heard of waterless cooking before? She bought it here yesterday? Wonderful. What's your mom's name? Debbie what? Yeah, she got it here for me. I'm glad you're here, because now you're going to get an education on how to use her cookware. Now, you've never heard of it otherwise. Pete, have you ever heard of waterless cooking? Good. Helen, you ever heard of waterless cooking? Good. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to teach you a lot and remind you a few things, too. Now, look at me. Waterless cooking is where you use the natural moisture in the food to cook it. We tell people, don't add water. Don't remember when we add water to our vegetables. Guys, what do we do? Boil and steam the vitamins, nutrients out of the food, into the water. And what do we all do with our vegetable water? Throw it away. Today we're going to use the natural moisture in the food to cook it, not add natural water. And today, the big question is, Norman, how does waterless cookware work, right? Right? By the way our cookware is designed. With this cookware, you will cook from all directions at the same time. Bottom up, side in, and top down. And with our cookware, medium to low is all you need to know. Whether they have gas, glass, electric, induction, always cook on medium to low. Got it? That's the most important. When you get out of the kitchen, cook it too. Now the newlyweds, they want to get out of the kitchen real quick, don't they? Now when we have kids, we got to get out quickly, but I love to cook. You know? You like,
No, I love to cook.
I do too. I'm a cook. I love to cook. Guys, as a matter of fact, how many of you guys have to cook at home? Raise your hand. Come on, Norman, you got to cook if you want to eat. You have to cook? Yeah, I have to cook if I want to eat sometimes, but I love to cook. How many of you love to cook? 1, 2, 3, a lot of you. Good. I got a lot of cookers. How many of you love to eat? Yeah, like I do. Me too. Keith, is it right? Keith, would you do me a favor? Would you be my celebrity chef and help me cook here today? But sit down and relax, because my insurance line stops here. But you help me along the way, okay? Let's get started. Keith is our celebrity chef. Let's get started, Keith. No water, waterless cooking. That's the key. Got it? Ladies and gentlemen, look inside that pan. Keith, what do we got in that pan? Nothing there. Keith and I are going to make a vegetable medley, and everybody that comes and joins us can eat for free. But no water, Helen. That's the key. Waterless cooking. Got it? All right. Veggies, first of all. First name again, Morgan, right? No water. That's the key. Now, broccoli. How many of you guys like broccoli? Good. All of you. You know we all should eat more broccoli. It's a superfood. Retards breast and colon cancer. And I like yellow squash and zucchini, and I put yellow squash in there for 2 reasons. Number one, did you all know that one yellow squash, just one, has as much vitamin C as an orange, but low in calories? And the other reason we put yellow squash in there is because everybody eats with their eyes, don't they? Especially little children, am I right? Do you have any children? Grown and gone? Grandchildren? Yeah, I got 3. How many of you got? 5. Man, if I would have known my grandchildren were so wonderful, I would have had them first and skipped the children. Yeah, guys, yellow squash, yeah, I wish we could. You laugh. Wait till I got 3 grandkids. You got 5, they're a blessing. But the other reason I put it in there is so we do eat with our eyes, especially children. Guys, take a guess. What do you think the 2 colors are that make everybody hungry? Yes, sir, red and yellow. No coincidence that every fast food sign in America is red and yellow. Look at that. Why do you think they're all red and yellow? $1 million worth of research to find out the same thing. Red and yellow make everybody hungry. If you want your family to eat more vegetables, grandkids, add red and yellow. They'll gobble it up. Give your husband veggies that he'll like when a vegetable has color. Now, red cabbage. Anybody here ever cooked with red cabbage before? Good. I like to see that, especially for the ladies. Ladies, red cabbage is full of iron. Do you know that? Full of iron. Ladies need iron, don't they? Now, for men, high in fiber. I like the fiber. But the problem with the red cabbage is when we cook it, what happens? So it's gray, right? Nobody likes gray food. Look here, I peeled it away. I want you to see how purple that is right now. I want you to see how purple it is in a minute when we're done cooking it at the end of the show. Now, corn on the cob. How many of you love corn on the cob? Yeah, and when we're done cooking it, what do we all put on it? Yeah, a little butter, a little salt, a little more, right? You walk down the road down there, they dug the whole cob in some poison, don't they? Cheryl, I don't know what it is, but it's good, right? Actually, I do know what it is. You don't want to know. Today, no butter, no salt. I want you to taste what real corn on the cob tastes like with no butter, no salt. Sound good? Monica? Can you help me a minute? My sign out here fell down, and you pick that up for me, would you please? Guys, this is my wife, Monica, 32 years. Everybody, Monica, say hi to my new friends. Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you. Now, let's get back to nutrition and color. Anybody know the difference between a red bell pepper and a green bell pepper? Don't say color. Very much so. But the fact of the matter is, you know a green bell pepper and a red bell pepper, no difference, except time on the vine. You see, a green bell pepper's not ripe. It's a little spicy, you got a little kick to it, but a red bell pepper's been on the vine about 6 weeks longer, making it a riper, sweeter vegetable. More vitamins and nutrients in a red bell pepper, too. Now, there's a difference between a green bell pepper and a red bell pepper in there. And we find that at the grocery store, don't we, ladies? What's that difference, guys? Yes, sir, you know that. You're a shopper. A green bell pepper, 69 cents. A red bell pepper, how much? Yeah, it could be $1.69, $3 sometimes. But how many of you agree? You get what you pay for, don't you? If you want a riper, sweeter vegetable, you got to be willing to pay just a little bit more. Now, I think that Kevin, Keith and I have made a very pretty vegetable medley. Would you folks agree? Now, if you guys were going to cook that up at home, tell me, what is the very next thing everybody puts in that pan? Absolutely, Cheryl. If your mom taught you to cook like my mom, she said if you're cooking up vegetables, you have to add a bunch of water in there, right? And then, when us men do cook, what do? All of us, we carry that thing over the stove and crank it up on. That's right, because us men think we can get out of the kitchen quicker that way, don't we? And then what do? You got to wait 10 minutes so it starts to boil. Then you got to hang around and well at it, cook another 10 minutes, don't you? And then we finally get the courage to walk over there and sneak up on it and start jabbing and stabbing and bumping it. You laugh, but it's true, isn't it? Now, if that thing had any color or texture, what do? Give it another 5 or 10 minutes, wouldn't it? Oh, your mom taught you to cook that way too, did she, Norman? Well, wait a minute. We said water was cooking, didn't we? Why did I put water in there? 2 reasons. Number 1, to remind you what you know, and 2, teach you something here today. Monica, did you get me that bottle of water? Guys, we all know this. Everybody knows. Drink lots of water, right? Because when we drink water, what do we do to our body? Everybody knows that. What? Yes, we hydrate and get rid of the toxins, right? Heat, right? Heat? But I said I wasn't going to use any water, right? Thank you, dear. I do it for 2 reasons. I added water here, number 1, to remind you what you know, and number 2, teach you something. Sir, everybody knows drink some water, right? Did you hydrate and get rid of the toxins? But what did we do to these vegetables in 1 minute of rinsing them? Isn't it amazing? 1 minute, what did we do? Lost some of the flavor, vitamins, nutrients, beta-carotene. We haven't even cooked them yet, Cheryl. Water's a natural dissolvent. You know you add water to anything, it breaks it down. Now we're not going to use any water, and we don't use high heat. What temperature? Do you remember what we said with our cookware? Thank you, Norman's listening. Medium to low is the key. And you get out of the kitchen quicker. Now we're going to set this on the stovetop on medium. Now Keith, you're my celebrity chef, right? I'm going to put it on medium, and the nice thing about our cookware is it tells you when it's done. How does it do that? You see, the pan meets the proper internal temperature at about 180 degrees. When we do that, we'll see vapor. Keith, when you see vapor in about 4 or 5 minutes, would you raise your hand and say, Chef, I see vapor? I see you got that fancy watch. What time is it right now? You give the timer too. You just remember 24. In about 4 or 5 minutes, you help me out, okay? Do me a favor, slide over here, sit with your wife. You're good? What's your name, darling? Elizabeth, you remember 24. Now Keith, huh? Darling, good to meet you, darling. Yeah, that's what I call my wife. In about 4 or 5 minutes, Keith, you'll see vapor coming out of here. We're at 24 now, we're on medium. When you see vapor, Keith, raise your hand, say, Chef, I see vapor, okay, Keith? Now, Keith, my whole demonstration's in your hand, Keith, don't let me down. Ladies, gentlemen, if we burn the vegetables, who are we going to blame? Keith, yeah, thank you. I got your back. Remember we talked about the Mayo Clinic, the big hospital? They say the 2 worst things you can do to your vegetables. Number 1, cook them in water. Number 2, cook them on high heat. What do we do with all the vegetable water? They also said, you know the worst thing you can do to your vegetables? Cook them in water. Best thing, eat your peels. Drink your liquid that you boil it in, but throw away your vegetables. Why? Where's all the vitamins and the nutrients in our food? In the water. And what do we all do with our water when we're done boiling our vegetables? Throw it down the drain, don't we? And then you get old like me, you have to drive to the store to buy vitamins and supplements for $35, am I right? Don't agree I'm old so quick. I am, but I'm not. Today we're going to use it. Anybody here ever heard of the big department store downtown, Crabtree Mall? You ever been there? Good ball. I went there. They've got that store called Williams and Sonoma. I like that store because I like food. They got this cookware there called All Clad. Good cookware. You know this pan? Morgan, that was $273. Now, it's a good pan, but it's kind of like any cookware. You got to add water to it. I don't care if you have Emerald Lagasse or Frankfurt Chef or Rachel Ray. You got to add water. And this pan's a good pan, so I'm going to use it because I'm going to show you what your food tastes like at home. Watered vegetables compared to water-free and see if there's a difference. Now, Keith, let's add some carrots in there so we can do it. And how about we add all the flavor, the vitamins and nutrients to boil in. Now, we're going to put that in there. Now, in a minute, Keith, when I take these off, would you remind me to put those on in case I forget? Thank you. Welcome to the show, kids. How are you doing today? How many of you like a good, healthy salad? Anybody? Come on, raise your hand. Helen, you like a good salad? Me too. You know, if you eat a healthy salad 4 or 5 times a week, cut down your chance of cancer by 85%. How many of us want to eat healthier nowadays? Come on, we all need to, don't we? Even you, Norman, don't you? How many of you like a stir fry? Oh, I do too. But what's the hardest part about making a stir fry? Tell me. Yeah, you know that. You're the cook, I can tell. Absolutely. Today I'm going to make a stir fry, make a salad starting out as a stir fry, but quick and fast using our kitchen cutter. Now you guys seen this tool a minute ago, right? I showed it to you. Remember how to use it? Get a nice, dry, clean surface. Set it on the counter, apply a little pressure. Cheryl, you got one, right? 10, 15 years? And then it applies and sticks to the counter, Norman, just the way we want it, 600 pounds of pressure. Now it comes apart, goes in the sink of the dishwasher, Morgan. Always dishwasher safe. Easy to clean, too. Now, Keith, we're going to use all 4 cones this time. Now, were you here? Darling, you weren't here a minute ago. Let me show you how to turn it on. You like easy? Fast, simple? Look at it. You turn the machine on, turn the handle, set the cone, it grabs it, and it's in the on position. Now hold the cone, make the quarter turn, it comes right off. Easy peasy, what do you say? Now watch here. In the on position, check it out. Hands on the inside won't hurt you. Hands on the top won't hurt you. But if she puts her hand back there too far, what is she going to get? Tell her. Finger food, yeah. You got vapor already, very good. How much time's gone by? 24?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Give it another second. I want that to get to the temperature I want. We're almost there. Now, guys, how do we make a stir fry? Morgan, you make a stir fry ever?
Not yet.
You know why? Making a stir fry is frustrating. You got to cut up all the vegetables. That's the hard part. It's time consuming. Would you do it more often if it was easy? I'm going to show you how to make a stir fry and make a salad in 5 minutes. How do we make a stir fry though, guys? Tom, is it? Yeah, cut up a bunch of vegetables, right, Tom? Add them, meat in the sauce. Carrots to start. Watch here. Zucchini's a tender vegetable. Just set it on the cone and turn the handle. And you got zucchini chips, potato chips, broccoli chips. Isn't that wonderful? A nice, look at that. How many of you like Lay's potato chips? Nobody? Come on. Get Lay's potato chips, nice and thin, perfectly round. But a Lay's potato chips, $3.50 for a bag, isn't it? You make $2, 4 potatoes, make a lot of Lay's potato chips, but bake them. Don't always fry them. Now you're at the fair. Have a corn dog and a funnel cake, right? Today's the last day of the fair, so enjoy your food. But otherwise, we eat healthy, right? Now we got a lot of vapor. Perfect. How much time's gone by?
4 minutes.
Perfect. 4 minutes. Norman, no water, veggies, medium. You see the vapor. Keith, when you see the vapor, watch this. Morgan, spin the lid. You see that lid spin freely? That's important. We're creating a vapor seal. But watch this time, because I spin the lid and I take it off. And when I do, that lid's going to stop, lock down, and create a vapor seal. What we just did was lock in the flavor of the vitamins and nutrients inside the pan. Now tell everybody, could we cook it on a high, medium, or low temperature? We will. Medium. Did it take very long? No, you said 4 minutes, right? If you cook at home on a low temperature for a short time, what does everybody say? Time, money, energy, nutrients. And if you save that, what do you like to save? Money. How many of you like to save money? Me too. Morgan, you know every time you use your mom's cookware, you'll be saving $1? Now, $1 doesn't sound like much, does it? Add it up, sir. You cook 1 meal every day for a week, you just saved $7. In a year, darling, that's $365. Imagine, Morgan, you cooked 1 meal every day for 5 years. That's $1,800. Helen, this cookware will pay you back in no time at all. Now, conventional cookware, what a lot of you have at home, what do you have to do? Add water, cook on a higher temperature for a longer period of time. You know that's like a cheap tool, costs you time and money. This is like a good tool. And tell me, ladies, do men use good tools or cheap tools? Good tools, Snap-on, Craftsman. Are you a tool guy? You a tool guy? I like my tools. This is like a good tool. Now, Cheryl, are you a good cook? Good. Do me a favor. I'm going to get this hot pan, put it on the cold pan. Would you help me out and keep it hot? I'm kidding. Make sure nobody touches it. It is a hot pan. Now guys, let's get cooking. Back to our stir fry. Now I like this cone because it adds texture to your vegetables. Anybody here ever cut up your vegetables nice and fine out of love and then saute? Then what happens? They stick together, right, Norman? Frustrating. Morgan. Get this tool and make a nice vegetable with texture. Yellow squash. Set it on the cone. Turn the handle. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tell me, what do these look like? That Keith looks like a Lay's potato chip, a waffle fry, bread and butter pickle. And Norman, they won't stick together when you saute them. Helen, you like a good chip? Put these on a cookie sheet and bake them. They're much healthier. Parmesan, Reggiano, any seasoning you want. And that's a good healthy chip. How many of us like texture on our food? Everybody loves texture, don't they? Kids will gobble that up when they do that. Now this cone here is one of my favorite. I give it a name. I call it hash brown babies. How many of you like hash browns? 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, I like hash browns, but you don't like them when they're soggy and frozen, do you? You like them fresh, don't you, Norman? Watch here. Get a block of cheese. Anybody shred your own cheese at home? You should. 2 reasons. You know that stuff in the store we buy out of convenience? Full of chemicals, so the cheese don't stick together, and it's more expensive. You want to save money? Don't eat chemicals? Get that. Get a block of cheese, put it on the cone, turn the handle, and you got hash brown shredded cheese, a nice coarse shred in no time at all. Look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? That's exactly what you're looking for hash brown shredded cheese, wouldn't you agree? Now, Keith, you're my celebrity chef. What do you like, shrimp, beef, or chicken?
Yes.
Yes, all 3. We put a little shrimp in here, cook that in a wok real quick, heat it, season it, be a good stir fry, wouldn't you agree? So let's turn it into a salad. Anybody here like a nice healthy salad? Me too. How about celery? How many of you like celery? Me too. Did you know that celery is very sweet? It is, isn't it? But you know it's full of salt? Celery salt. Good, healthy salt. But the problem with celery, I think we all agree, there's darn strings on the backside, right? Keith, I'm thinking about drying it out and calling it the new green dental floss. What do you think? Tobacco on that? Good, thank you. Now watch. The strings are on the back of the celery, right, Cheryl? Put them in the back of the hopper and turn, Morgan, high-speed motor. Just turn the handle real fast, and you've got a high-speed motor that shreds up your celery into your stew, your soup, but no strings attached. That's pretty cool, isn't it? How many of you like chicken salad? Potato salad? Sir, do you like any kind of salad at all? Good. You know what? You want the celery with the crunch and the flavor, but none of the strings on the outside of the hopper. Pretty cool, isn't it? The onion. Anybody tell me the worst part about cutting up an onion? What is it? Yeah, the oils that make you cry. Most of the oils in an onion are on the outer layers. Think about it. Have you ever seen a bug hole in an onion? You won't. Anybody have a problem sleeping at night? Anybody? You got a problem sleeping at night? Eat an onion before bed. You'll sleep like a baby. I mean, she'll sleep alone, but she'll sleep like a baby. Watch, Morgan, it's easy. Palm of your hand, easy. Set it on the cone. Keith, you don't have to go fast. Slow is fine. Helen, julienne your onion into your stew, your soup, your stock, your salad. Do it without shedding a tear, all the way down to the very last peel. And that's pretty cool, isn't it? Nice julienne onion in your stew, soup, stock, and salad. That's very cool, isn't it, Morgan? You like the tool so far, don't you? Quick review, guys. Help me out. We got a vegetable medley over there. How much water? No water. Set on the stove top on medium for 4 minutes. Saw the vapor, spun the lid, right? Set it over there. Now, Morgan, we're comparing boiled carrots to water-free to see if there's a difference. These are the boiled ones you cook at home. Now, tell everybody why we don't recommend peeling our carrots in our salad. Vitamins and nutrients. You know, if you peel them, you might as well not even eat them. Now, we're up to date. Carrots are rootstock. They grow underground, right? Cabbage grows on top of the ground, doesn't it? Sir, you see the core? It goes into the ground. Where do you think most of the vitamins and nutrients are in the cabbage? In the core? What does everybody throw away? The core. If it's the American diet, we chuck it, right? It's the best part. Anybody here shred your own cabbage at home? Good. Sir, what's your name? Pop? Charlie. If you shred your own, you probably recognize this baby right here, right? The old knuckle buster. But this is the deluxe model. You call it the deluxe model because it's coming with its own band-aids on the inside. Laugh at my jokes. I know they're bad, but the food will be good. Look, easy, sir? Watch here. Order your cabbage, Morgan. Set it on the cone and turn the handle, and you got nice, fresh cabbage coleslaw in no time at all. Who likes fresh in their salad? Guys, that can't get any fresher than that. You get the stuff in the store, you're spending $4, and it's been there for a day or a week. You ever had bitter coleslaw before? You know why? Somebody shreds up the outer layer. It's bitter and rubbery, isn't it? Tom, get rid of the outside. Keep the nice sweet stuff on the inside. Now, in case anybody missed it, I'll be glad to do it again in color. Purple. Come on, Helen. My jokes are bad. I told you. Color, purple. Keep laughing at my bad jokes. Thank you, Morgan. Guys, watch. You like easy, fast, and simple. Palm of your hand. Set it on the cone. Turn the handle. Look at that. We eat with our eyes. Everybody needs to eat more color. Look at that purple cabbage. Beautiful, isn't it? That's a nice, healthy salad, too, isn't it? Shake all the good stuff inside, Keith. Hot soapy water, wash, rinse, shake, wipe, done. Guys, pretty quick, isn't it? Easy peasy, too. Now the final cone I'm going to show you I like, because I like hard cheese. Anybody else like hard cheese? Raise your hand. Parmesan, Reggiano? Me too. Now don't shake it out of a can. It's all dried out. Get a block of cheese and shred it yourself. Now Norman, you were here early. Remember I told you all hard vegetables out here will just bounce? Hard cheese will do the same thing. Keep hard cheese to the back. You got carrot cake, carrot salad, zucchini bread, broccoli slaw. Whoa, potato pancake. Sometimes I get some oils on my counter and they get a little bit wet. And I got a dry, clean surface is all I need. That's what I need on there. Monica, help me, darling. Let's try that again. Carrot salad, carrot cake, zucchini bread, broccoli slaw, potato pancakes. Any hard vegetables, Keith, put to the back. And you got carrot salad, carrot cake, zucchini bread, broccoli slaw. That's pretty cool, isn't it? A nice hard cheese, Morgan. You like hard cheese? Me too. How many of you out there like cheese plant? Raise your hand. Cheese plant? Helen, what's cheese plant? I don't know. I call it cheese plant. You'll figure out why in a minute. Anybody recognize what vegetable that is? Very good. Butternut squash. Did you know that one butternut squash is full of beta-carotene? But we avoid butternut squash, don't we? Everybody. There's a hard rind. It's too hard to peel, like a pumpkin. Watch. Remember how we put the celery to the back of the hopper? Put the hard rind to the back of the hopper, turn this machine on, and you'll figure out why I call it cheese plant. Guys, what's it look like coming out of there? It does look like shredded cheese, doesn't it? You know, I had one gentleman got this tool, took it home. He told his whole family that was cheese. They had salad for 4 months before they realized there was no cheese in there. You know how they figured it out? One of the older kids got some of that, put it in the chili. When it wouldn't melt, Dad had to pass out and tell the truth. But guys, that does look like cheese, doesn't it? We eat with our eyes, but look here. We peel it and shred it at the same time. Pretty cool, isn't it? Guys, how many of you guys want to eat healthier salads more often? If it only took you 5 minutes like it did me here today, how many would you eat more salads? Guys, we need to eat more salads. Norman, don't you agree? And if that, look at that salad. That's a lot of salad. 5 minutes lasts you 3 days. 3 days later, make another salad. Keep 10 minutes a week of good healthy salad. Would you say that's good healthy salad? Now, can this tool come apart and go in the dishwasher? Tell the young folks. Yes, Morgan. Always dishwasher safe. Keep no cheese, hot soapy water. Wash it in the sink. Rinse it, shake it, wipe it, and done. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you like my kitchen cutter now? How many like to take it home at the end of the show? How many like to take it home if it were free? Stick around. The odds are going up a little bit, but you guys in the front row know what to do with it. Whether you buy one or get one for free, tell everybody in the back row. Where is it I want you to put this tool? Where do I want you to put it? Thank you. You guys got it now on the counter. Now, Keith, if I give that to you and your wife as a free gift at the end of this show, and you invite me and my wife out to your house at the end of the fair, if I find it underneath the cupboard, I'm taking it back. You hear me, Keith? Good. Guys, who came to the fair today to have fun? Raise your hand. We all did, and I hope we do. Come here and have fun the last day of the fair, and we also come here to find nice things for our home and our family, don't we? Anybody tell me the most expensive room in the house to renovate? What is it? By far the kitchen. Anybody ever remodel a kitchen before? I remodeled my kitchen, new countertops. Think about it. Your refrigerator, stove, microwave, dishwasher. It ain't cheap, is it? But where do we all hide the most expensive cookware we buy?
Cabinet.
Yeah, in the cabinet. Can I share with you some of the most expensive cookware, Keith? Most expensive cookware you could ever buy. Let me get it. Honey, where's the lids? The kids put dishes away, and I don't know what they do with the lids when they put dishes away. Don't laugh, guys. Cheryl, I had a lady sitting over there yesterday. She said, Charlie, I kind of wish my cookware looked that good. Right? Mismatch. Why is this the most expensive cookware you could buy, girls? Because it'll warp, it'll peel, it'll crack. And you buy it, replace it year after year. And Keith, we'll talk about health issues here in a minute. Now, be aware, you guys are all too young. I remember when I got married 32 years ago, darling, I thought Revereware was the best cookware in the world. Why, Morgan? Top or bottom, heat up evenly, right? Stainless steel, Norman, we know that would last forever. You'd have to shoot that with a gun to ruin it. But listen, it's only 2-ply. It's so thin, you gotta stand over the stove and cook with it, otherwise everything will burn and scorch, won't it? Now Teflon. Oh, how we love our Teflon, don't we? Now, darling, are you the cook or Keith is the cook? Okay, well let's say that Keith got his wife a nice piece of Teflon for Christmas. And Keith, you're like I am. You'll probably tell the wife, honey, stay in bed because today's Valentine's Day. I'm going to cook breakfast for you. And maybe Mother's Day, the kids are cooking breakfast. And then what happens? Norman, you know all the black specks in your eggs and tater ain't all pepper, is it? We call that Teflon for a reason, don't we, Tom? Because it comes off. And you know that Teflon can have the aluminum? Cheap cookware. Now, we all think we need Teflon, don't we? Cook an egg. How many of you guys have cooked an egg before? Raise your hand. Yeah, how many of you have eaten Teflon before? Yeah, if you've eaten eggs, you've probably eaten Teflon because it comes off. They call it Teflon for a reason. You think you need it, right? But you don't. I'm going to show you a very important part of my show, how to cook an egg properly. Now, anybody have the metal handle at home? I hate that. You grab that, you burn your hand. We're going to set that down and check the lid. You got the metal lid? You burn your fingers every time you try and check your stove. Guys, no metal. I'm going to show you how to cook an egg properly. Watch. Get your saute skillet, set it on the stove top, preheat your pan for 1 minute. Tell the young girl over there, what temperature do we cook our eggs on? Medium to low. That's right. But if you're going to cook an egg, drop it down to low. I don't care if you have gas, glass, electric, induction, always cook on medium to low. Got it? Anybody here have gas at home? Got gas? Couple of you? Got you? Oh, he's got gas, not you. Yeah, if you got gas, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. No, look, I do have gas stove. Cook on low, no matter what. Got it? But Helen, preheat your pan for 1 minute. Heat. If we preheat that pan, put a piece of meat in there after a minute, Tom, with the meat stick? No. Why? Meat will sear, right? Pass the nose, drop down, and release the meat. But how many of you guys agree that eggs have no natural oils or fats in them? Good. Anybody agree with me? Oh no, that's all right. Eggs have no natural oils or fats, so you have to use a good lubricant. How many of you guys know that extra virgin olive oil is a good, healthy lubricant for the kitchen? Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. And get it in aerosol form for 2 reasons. Number 1, you spray it in the pan, it's pennies on the dollar. Number 2, it's a better temperature indicator. A what? Better temperature indicator. Keith, let me explain. That pan's been preheating on low for about a minute, right? Wait till you feel the heat coming through the pan. Pick it up, spray it in, Tom, very lightly, pennies on the dollar. 3, 2, 1. If that pan begins to smoke, is it still healthy? No. It's called free radicals. And free radicals causes cancer. Don't ever cook out of a smoking hot pan. Got it? That's not smoking, so we're good to go. Guys, then get your egg, crack it in the middle of the pan, and simply walk away. Now, thank goodness, in my first show today, I dropped the egg on the counter. Everybody thought that was exciting. Come on, I thought that'd crack everybody up. Don't worry, young lady, that was my last joke. So I got plenty. Guys, aluminum. Has anybody ever heard about the diseases associated with cooking aluminum? Alzheimer's, Parkinson, right? Dementia. You know they found 7 times higher level of aluminum in the frontal lobe of Alzheimer's patients. Look here. Nice clean aluminum pan, isn't it? I'm going to get a crystal clear cup of water and dump it in that pan. Clear water, clean pan, and use a little piece of plastic scrubby to rub the bottom. Scotch-Brite, plastic. You know that 8 European countries have now banned aluminum cookware. I say banned, I mean eliminated. You know why? Socialized countries, socialized government means socialized medicine. Tom, they don't want their people eating out of Alzheimer's and out of aluminum, getting Alzheimer's and Parkinson, dementia. Even Canada. You know, you're not allowed to cook in institutions with aluminum. Why? Socialized country. Have any of you ever cooked out of aluminum before, like tomato sauce? Notice your pan's shinier when you're done than when you started, right? Because when you cook with tomatoes, it has acid. You're smart. And that acid eats away at the pan, makes it shiny, but where did the aluminum go? In your food, in your body, and in your brain. Tom, would you like a glass of aluminum? You drink it today, you'll probably forget about it tomorrow. No, don't do that. Anybody here have a dog at home? Anybody dog? Me too, good. Go to the pet store one day, Morgan, Petco, PetSmart, Walmart. Ask them, can you get a dog bowl made out of aluminum? No. Why? That'd grow on. Did you know that? Plastic crossed for stainless steel. Why? What do our dogs do when they're done eating? Yeah, they lick the bowl. And when they lick the bowl, what comes up? The aluminum. You know they found throat cancer in dogs. Is why they banned dog bowls. Yet we can cook for our family with aluminum. Does that make sense? Take a guess. What do you think the #1 selling cookware in America is? Why? Why is aluminum? Who said that? Absolutely, sir. It's cheap to make. And restaurants love aluminum. You know why? Because it heats up the food quickly, and the food goes out of the kitchen onto the table. And all they care about is turning tables. Guys, if you're cooking with aluminum, think about getting rid of it. Now, cast iron. Come on, we're in the South. How many of you got a good cast iron skillet like I do? Good. I've got my grandmother's. I'm never going to get rid of it. Why do we love cast iron? Heats up evenly, retains the heat, cooks everything perfectly, right? Especially cornbread. But everything sticks to cast iron, doesn't it? No, not if we learn to season it. Who here knows how to season a good cast iron skillet? None of you. Somebody. Sir, how do you season a good cast iron skillet?
Just wipe it out.
So season it. You got to season it first. How do you do it?
Cook it.
You got to cook oil, grease. That's right. Oil, grease, lard, fat, butter, and bake it in the oven. That's right. Now you're awake. And then you heat it, and then you take it out. You let it cool. Then you add more grease, oil, lard, fat, butter, and heat it again, right? And oil it again. Tom, you got to season a good cast iron skillet, Morgan, 4 or 5 times. Then you cook with it. Nothing sticks to it. Am I right, sir? But then how do you clean a cast iron skillet? Do we use soap? No. Can't use soap. Otherwise, all the oil's washed out, and everything sticks again. Am I right? So how do you clean a cast iron skillet?
Wipe it out.
Cold water, salt, and wipe it out. Is that really cleaning a pan? No. It's not the most sanitary pan in the cupboard. And there's a reason why Grandma's eggs taste like Grandma's pork chops. She never cleaned the pan. And you see that red stuff? You know what that is? Liquid rust, iron oxide, and your body can't digest that. Now guys, that's the most expensive cookware. Why? Buy, replace, warp, and peel year after year in health issues. Right, Norman? Can I share with you the best? Guys, I'm very proud to represent our company because a lot of people think you need an artificial coating on cheap cookware to cook an egg. But I know that's not true. Your mother got this cookware today, yes, a couple days ago. I remember, Debbie, you bet. Look at this. You think you need an artificial coating? That's stainless steel, and that egg slides around the pan the way it's supposed to. Wouldn't you agree? Actually, that was pretty easy. Wouldn't you agree? I don't think I'm going to call that egg right there over easy. How about you? Anybody here like scrambled? Yeah? Sir, put your hands out, and we'll give you a nice scrambled egg. No, I'm kidding. That ain't how you make scrambled anyway. Yeah, I'm very proud to represent my company. You see, because this company I'm standing here representing, Kitchen Craft Wireless Cookware, we're a company that's been around since before World War I, 1906. 112-year-old company. Wow, is right. Right, Morgan? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Guys, 112-year-old company, but frankly, your name, darling? Rebecca. I told you, 112-year-old company. But the reason I love Morgan representing my company, Tom, more than anything, well, is because of where our cookware is made. Come on, guys, put your hands together. Made in America, from door to door. And 9,000 families, thank you, Rebecca, 9,000 families have jobs, Morgan. Why? Because Americans like your mom and you guys are investing in America again. How many of are making an attempt to buy American-made more today than ever before? We should, if not, for our children and grandkids. You want to invest in China? Go to Walmart. They got tons of Chinese cookware there, don't they? The other reason I love representing our company is our warranty. Anybody here familiar with Snap-on or Craftsman tools? Yeah, I figured you would. You too? What's a warranty on a good Snap-on Craftsman tool? It'd be good. It is. There's a woman mechanic right there. Now, you get a good Snap-on wrench. If it breaks, do you need a receipt? You don't even need a receipt to get a new one? If it's broken, you don't. She's right, didn't she? How do they know it's a Snap-on wrench? It's engraved on the side of the tool, isn't it? Rebecca, look at that. Laser engraved, our name, our phone number, and West Bend, Wisconsin. You see that? That's going to be your mom's warranty on her cookware forever. One day, she can pass it down, and that's the warranty forever. Don't wait. Get your own set. And you see the knob, the handle? It looks like plastic, doesn't it? You know it goes into the oven up to 400 degrees? Dishwasher safe. You're not going to harm our cookware. And guys, if you ever drop a knob or handle on the floor, guess what? You see that number right there, Norman? Call it on Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. A human being will answer, and she'll speak English every single time. You see, we don't outsource our calls. Our warranty is forever. Knob and handle goes in the oven up to 400 degrees and dishwasher safe. Pretty cool, huh? 112 years, made in America. Back when we first made this cookware, back in 1906. Well, not we, Morgan. I'm old, but not that old. The company used to make it out of 3-ply, 3 layers of material. Nelson, Norman, here's a piece from 1950. Tom, that looks pretty close, doesn't it? After 66 years, it still looks pretty good. But listen, we went from 3-ply. Rebecca. We went from 3-ply in 1950 to 5-ply. 5 layers of material to make up each piece. But listen, 2018, we are now 7-ply. Norman, 7 layers of material to make up each piece. Tom, look here. There's a poster right here that illustrates how our cookware is made. You see, what we did was we got the best of all the materials. We got a good cast iron skillet, like a magnetic steel. You see this one right here? So it works on induction, heats up evenly. You want your food to heat up evenly, right? And retain the heat. But then we added several layers of aluminum in our cookware so it heats up quickly. Well, Rebecca, I just said aluminum's not good to cook with for you and your family, right? So Norman, what do we do? Thank you. We put it inside 2 layers of surgical stainless steel. Anything that touches your food or your body will have 2 layers of surgical stainless steel. Same thing that surgeons put in our bodies, called T304. The best surgical stainless steel you can get. Now guys, 112 years, made in America, warranty forever. You think our cookware's cheap? I got good news. Guys, 30 years ago it wasn't cheap. You paid $500–600 for a good set 30 years ago. Norman, that was a whole month's pay 30 years ago, wasn't it? 2018, you think our cookware's cheap today? I got really good news for you guys. It ain't cheap today either. But that's the good news, because Rebecca, do we really want cheap cookware, Norman? Tom, no. You get what you pay for, don't you? Guys, you want cheap cookware, go online. Go to Walmart. They got cookware online that says waterless, but Helen, it'll never do what ours will do. And some of that cookware online is made in China. Some of it's 1-ply. And you know the warranty on this cookware? There ain't one. What do you want to cook on for the rest of your life? No warranty, forever warranty. You choose. Tom, grab both of these and pass them all the way down, and everybody feel. You want to cook on American-made warranty. Your mom made the decision the other day. That's good stuff. Have you ever seen our demonstration before? No? Now it's time to eat. Do you like to eat vegetables, young lady? Good. You're going to try the difference between boiled vegetables and water-free. Kind of like everybody cooks at home. Boil them. Now, Nelson, we boil these like you do coffee. You make coffee? Nelson? Norman, do you eat coffee? No. Who drinks coffee? You do. I do too. How do we make our coffee? Grind the beans, add water, and then we boil and steam our coffee grounds in the water. And then what do? We all filter our coffee from our coffee grounds, don't we, Morgan? And then look at that. Tom? Rebecca, that'd be a good cup of flavor coffee right there. Look at all the flavor, the vitamins and nutrients. But what do we all do with our vegetable water? Down the drain. Anybody know Dr. Oz on TV? You know what he says? If the main drain of your family kitchen had a digestive system, you know that'd be the best fed family member of the home. That's where all the good nutrition goes, right? Down the drain. And what do we do with our coffee grounds, Tom? Throw them in the compost bin or throw them in the trash? But what do we all do with our vegetable water? I'm sorry, we throw our vegetable water away. What do we do with our vegetables? Yeah, we put them on the plate. Honey, dinner. Sweetheart, come and eat. Dinner's ready. It's good. It's good for you. We call our family to dinner and try and convince them that it's good. But Morgan, is that good? Not so much. Where'd all the flavor go? Down the drain. You know, anybody know Dr. Oz on TV? You know what he says? If the main drain of your family kitchen had a digestive system, Helen, that'd be the best fed family member of the home. We throw all the good stuff away and we put the bad stuff on the plate. Does that make sense? And because it has no flavor, what is it that we have to add to it to make it edible? What's the first thing everybody asks for when veggies are served at dinner time? Yes, sir. I need a little salt, right? And then maybe a little butter to make it better. And the kids aren't going to eat it if it doesn't have brown sugar or honey. If it don't taste like candy, they ain't eating it. All right, well then. But do we have to add that stuff, Morgan, or do we have a choice? We do have a choice, don't we? And it's right here. Rebecca, Nelson, you were here from the beginning. You guys were too. We've got a bunch of vegetables in here. How much water? Tell Rebecca. No water. We cooked on the stove top at what temperature? Medium to low. On medium for how long? 4 minutes. When we saw the vapor, we spun the lid. Shorter time, lower temperature, that's the key. And spinning the lid creates a vapor seal so that you keep the flavor and vitamins and nutrients
What do you
inside.
think about it inside?
It's a gadget. I think it's something that people might like and use, but you won't use it all the time. It's just not practical. That vapor seal, watch this. That vapor seal locks so good, that whole pan almost stuck to grab it to the pan. Sometimes it'll pull up. Now, you ever use your mom's cookware and the lid won't come off, it won't spin? Put it back on the burner, it comes off easy. But guys, this is a waterless wow. Give me a big wow on 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Really wow. Look at that. The reds are red. The greens are green. The purple cabbage is still very much purple. You know, if you were to cook that in water, Morgan, it'd be mushy and bland, wouldn't it? Why? When you cook in water, you cook from the outside in, and everything is mushy and bland, sir. Take a look at that. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? It smells good, too. And you know what, Nelson? When you cook with no water, you cook from the inside out, retaining the flavor, don't you? When you add water, you lose all the flavor. Now, Morgan, we've been setting this over here for a while, haven't we? I'm sorry, Morgan, Nelson. Feel the bottom and tell me, is that bottom cold or is it hot? Touch the bottom, won't burn you. Is that cold or still hot? Warm. Yeah. Nelson just touched my bottom and said it was warm. He didn't want to say it was hot. Thank you, Morgan. It is hot. I mean, Nelson, it is hot. Why, though, ladies? Why is our cookware still hot? 7-ply and the vapor seal keeps it hot for 30 minutes. Why is that good? How many of you made chicken and vegetables before? You make chicken and the chicken's still cooking, but the veggies get cold? How about if the cookware stayed hot for 30 minutes? When you're ready, it's ready. Now look at this. If it's too hot to set on your table, guess what? A woman engineer developed our cookware, made every lid act as a hot plate.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that cool? But here's my favorite part. Watch this. Guys, oh my gosh. Nelson, we forgot to turn off the stove. I burnt the egg. How would you love it if an egg slid out of a pan like that? And you put a hot pan in cold water, you warp your pan. It'll warp, it'll peel. But you guys clean a hot pan with cold water. How about it's that easy to clean? Number one reason why people love our cookware, all those people, easy cleaning, guys. That's the number one. But watch this. This is my favorite part. How many of you made a stew with soup or chili? Anybody? Yeah. You got to stir it occasionally, right? Tomato sauce? How do we do it? Put it on the burner, preheat it, get it warm, then we got to stir it, right, Morgan? But oh no, what did I just do, Nelson? Made a mess on the counter. I don't like a messy counter, do you? I wish a woman engineer would do something with a lid so I can hold my handle and stir it at the same time. Our woman engineer did. She integrated the lid right into the pan. Isn't that cool? Now you can hold the handle and stir it and season it as you wish. And when she changed the design of the lid, she changed the design of the lid. So that when you pour out your sauce, pull it back up, the sauce goes in the pan, it won't dribble down the side, end up on your counter and your burner making a mess. Guys, anybody here have a demanding spouse at home? You got a demanding spouse at home wanting dinner on the table. Honey, Nelson, where's dinner? I'm hungry. If you have a demanding spouse at home, get rid of them, right, Morgan? Yeah. You just tell them how much you love them, and then you serve them on a silver platter, just like that. No, don't do that. Look at the heat still coming off of that. And you guys said there was no water in here, didn't you? Please explain to those people behind us, where did that liquid come from, guys? Starting to get this, the natural moisture of the food. And you know who loves this cookware? That would be the cook. You know who loves it more than the cook? That'd be the dishwasher. I told you, number one reason people love our cookware, easy cleaning. Hot soapy water, wash, rinse, shake, wipe, done. Back in the cupboard where the vegetables make it to the plate. Anybody here boiling vegetables at home? You boil, you cook at 212, kill vitamins. Anybody steaming, you cook at 212, killing vitamins and nutrients. Anybody microwaving? Good, don't. You know why? Microwave, you cook at 500 to 700 degrees, right, Morgan? Kill everything. But because we cook these at a lower temperature for a shorter amount of time, Tom, we retain 98% of the vitamins and nutrients and almost all the enzymes. Look at that. That's living food and living color for living people. And what do you think works better on your body? Dead food or live food? What do you want to eat for the rest of your life? What do you think is healthier for you? Live food, by far. Guys, how much butter we put in that pan? No butter. How much salt? No salt. Look, I know you don't need water. but taste the difference between boiled and water-free, and see if you need any butter or salt on this corn. Now here's what we're going to do. Nelson, I'm going to hand you the cob. Take a bite. Give him to Helen. Take a bite. Morgan, take a bite. Take a bite. Take a bite. Sir, you can have whatever they leave on the cob, okay? No, I'm kidding. That's gross. I'm going to cut it up, let you taste it. Kids, unfortunately, I got to have a parent for you to be in the show, okay? Go get mom or dad and you can come back. I just can't have kids without parents, all right? For insurance reasons. Now, taste corn on the cob. Now, this is made with no butter, no. Morgan, you've ever had butter made, corn on the cob made with no butter, no salt? You will today. Wait. Now, most people need a bunch of butter. Now, ma'am, today, no water, no butter. You ever had corn on the cob with no butter? No salt? Tell me, does it need butter or salt? Now look, Nelson, if you think it needs butter, you just say so, but please don't ever add this stuff, right, Morgan? You know it's only one molecule away from being plastic. Don't get that. Now taste the corn on the cob, made with no butter, no salt. You be the judge. Nelson, you've been helping me. You taste that corn on the cob and tell me does it need any butter or salt. I know it doesn't need any water. Grab that. Taste corn on the cob, and you tell me, Morgan? Tom? Little corn on the cob, my friend? Be frank. Tell me, does it need butter or salt? Sir? Ma'am? Are you guys married or happy? Both. Good. Do me a favor. Move up front here so I can hand the food out to you easier. Move up front here. We're going to pass some more food around. Now, who does the cooking for the two of you? She does. Who does the cleaning?
He does.
He does, yeah. Good for you. You got them trained well. How's the corn taste, guys? Helen, do you think it needs butter? Needs salt? No, it doesn't need butter either. That's pretty good, isn't it, Morgan? Isn't that what veggies, corn on the cob is supposed to taste like? Tom, sweet, isn't it? Now you guys are tasting the flavor, but I want you to see the difference. Look here. You order vegetables at a restaurant, they're mushy, right? This still has texture. It has the texture, the flavor, the vitamins, the nutrients, and the enzymes. Guys, this is living food and living color, and I want you to taste the difference. Here's what we're going to do. Sir, come on in. I want you to taste our vegetables. You've been here the whole time. What's your first name?
Wade.
Wade. Charlie, Wade. Meet Nelson. Meet Helen. Meet Morgan. Tom. Ma'am, what's your name?
Charlie.
No kidding.
No kid.
I just had a granddaughter, and her name is Meridian, but I'm going to call her Charlie. That's my name. Charlie, good to meet you. And what's your name, sir? Dave. Today I want everybody to taste our vegetables. Now, Nelson, we made these vegetables like you cook at home, right? In water. No flavor, no texture, but this is how we eat them. Oh, where's my flatware? Guys, I'm going to pass around my flatware. First name again?
Wade.
Wade, grab 2 toothpicks out of my flatware and pass them down. Charlie, everybody get 2 toothpicks, okay? Tom, we're going to do a science experiment. Nelson, how many of you guys like to recycle here in North Carolina? Raise your hand. Oh, I do. I love to recycle. Do me a favor. Everybody look at me. When you're done with your toothpick, do not throw them away. Lick them off real good. Blow them dry and put them back in like we did in the last show, okay? No, I'm kidding, Morgan. But if you get a wet one, turn it around. Wade, do me a favor. These are vegetables like you cook at home in water. Taste some boiled carrots. Pass them down. Let everybody taste the difference between boiled carrots and water-free carrots and see if there's a difference. Now, Morgan, Tom, these were made with no water. Charlie, waterless cooking, no water. Pick 2 vegetables. Maybe you want a cabbage, maybe you want a zucchini, but everybody get a carrot at the end. Why? Eat my carrot compared to your carrot and see if there's a difference. And then Nelson, don't shove it in your mouth, 1 vegetable at a time, okay? I want you to taste the difference. And even though we cooked them together, there's no intermingling of flavors. Guys, there's a new term in nutrition called bioindividuality. Anybody ever heard of that term before? You know what it means. Morgan, pretend you take a medication that works for you. Does that mean it's going to work for everybody else? No. Why? Because we're all different, but they're all the same, aren't we? There is one thing that works for everybody. You know what it is? Whole foods. When they're prepared properly, our body realizes it, and we eat less. You know who that works for? Everybody all the time. You know, there was a lady, Charlie, there was a lady came to my show 2 days ago. You know what she said? She's been watching our show at the fair for 25 years. Every year. And her husband would never let her get the cookware. This year, she said her husband is no longer with her. She said this year she wanted to get all my cookware. I said, I'm sorry, your husband's not with you anymore. When did he die? You know what she said, Charlie? He didn't die. He just didn't come to the fair this year. And she said she wants all my cookware. She's getting it all. And I said, ma'am, we do have a senior set. Are you sure you don't just want to get a small set? She goes, young man, I don't need all that cookware. I deserve all that cookware. She got every single piece of it. I said, well, you know, it's not cheap. You sure you don't want to go talk to your husband, make sure it's okay with him? You know what she said? I learned forgiveness was a whole lot easier to get than permission ever was. It is true, isn't it? And she got all that cookware. Guys, did you taste the boiled carrots? How were the boiled carrots?
Delicious.
The boiled carrots.
Well, no.
No, thank you, Charlie. These boiled carrots were mushy and bland, have no flavor. You eat, you'll never get full. But did you taste the difference in this one? What was the difference between the water-free and the water? Huh? Crunchy and cooking from the inside. Cooking with no water, you have the flavor, the texture, the vitamins and nutrients. Guys, what do you want to eat for the rest of your life? Water or water-free? What do you think's healthier for you? Water-free. And what was the difference in those two plates? One thing, it's in the cookware. Guys, I don't care what you cook with. Emeril Lagasse, Pampered Chef, you choose any of those, you're going to have water. But with our cookware, you don't have water. Pretty cool, isn't it? Like it? What do you want to eat for the rest of your life? And you think about it, Nelson, not you, but how many Americans outside the fair are taking high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes? A lot. Why? Is it all nutrition or is it a lot to do with our health? A lot to do with our health. And if you're eating this today, how do you get off of it? One way, by eating healthy again. What do you want to eat for the rest of your life? This or that? Oh, you want to eat this? Oh my gosh, it's a whole lot more expensive, Helen. And you know what? You can go to the doctor day after day and year after year and never get healthy. But you want to be healthy? Get good healthy food. Guys, I guess you figured out by now I came here to sell cookware. But frankly, it was my show all about selling cookware. You guys have been here from the beginning. Was it? No, I hope not. I hope you felt the passion behind what I had to share with you today. 2 questions. Ladies first. Second question for the gentlemen. Ladies, how many of you are impressed with our cookware here today? Come on up. You said no, I think I'd cry. How many of you gentlemen are a little bit nervous right now? Don't be nervous. You know why, Nelson? This one pan's less than your DeWalt cordless drill sitting in your garage. And gentlemen, how often do we use our outside tools? Once a week? Twice a month? And ladies, if those are outside tools in the garage, what are these tools? Inside tools. How often do we use our inside tools, Morgan? Every day, sometimes 3 times a day. And these are the tools we use to feed our family. One day our kids and grandkids, didn't it? Guys, I know some of you came down here and sat down because you're tired. Some people sit down because they want free food. Some people sit down, don't know why they sit down. I know that. Guys, today's not the day. Go and enjoy the fair. Some of you are serious about your family's health and want to make a change. If you're serious about your family's health, give me 4 more minutes and we'll pass out a brochure and we'll talk about show specials here today, the last day of the fair. We do lots of show specials at the fair and free gifts on the last day. You see, you get our cookware outside the fair, we charge retail. Today there's show specials. How many of you like show specials? How many of you like free gifts? Guys, listen, how many of you like a free color brochure to take home with you here today? 1, 2, 3. Guys, this is my cooking show. This is my cookware show. Do me a favor, everybody slide to your right, and we'll give you a free color brochure and write down the show specials. All the way down. Slide down here. We're going to go quicker, Nelson. You cook for 2. Sir, you can sit in the first chair. Go ahead. Now, Morgan, have a seat right there, both of you, and we'll get you out of here in about 4 minutes. You got one? Everyone's got one. Good. Now, how many do you cook for, Nelson? Is it just the 2 of you? Yeah, you have no children. And you guys cook for 2, too. Newlyweds. How many? 1 month? Congratulations. Sir, how many do you cook for? 3. Guys, look at me. You didn't see this kitchen cutter work, did you? Nelson, you saw it, didn't you? You like this tool, didn't you, Helen? I'm going to show a couple of how you get it for free. Morgan, you guys were here for the whole time, right? You like this tool? I'm going to do something special for both of you here today. Guys, business has been good. People are buying American-made, aren't they? How many of you guys are trying to buy American-made? How many of you want to be healthier? I'm going to do something special today. My last fair day, guys. Look at me. 2 minutes. And then we'll write down the show specials. You cook for 3, 2, and 2. Guys, I'm going to go real fast. You're a small group. Watch. See the top shelf? That's called the classic set. If you're cooking for 1 or 2, maybe 3, that's all you need. The family set's for 4 or more. Now, people that like to entertain, I call it the perfect set. That's the small and the big. It's perfect because you'll have the small and the big. And I like it, and it's been our most popular because I got small family and big family gathering. Now, anybody here that loves their wife, wants to change their life, he will get her the works. That's everything over here on my left. It's classic, the family, the Lux, the 12 quart, the 8 quart, and the baker. And guess what? Today, the last day of the fair, I do something special. You're not carrying anything home today. We'll ship the cookware out to your house next Thursday, Friday. Now look at me. If any one of the three of you decides you want to get to the work and make an investment, guess what? I will come out to your house next Thursday, Friday when the cookware gets delivered. Personally, I will come to your house and we'll help you identify the aluminum and toss the Teflon. Then I'll stay at your house and I will cook and clean, do toilets and showers and windows for 2 weeks. Tom, I'm kidding. Yesterday, a lady sat there and said she wanted 2 sets to work, Nelson. My wife heard the lady. You know what my wife told her? She wanted me for a month. My wife told her, take him, he's yours. No, we've been married 32 years. Look, you're not carrying anything home today, Nelson. Relax. Now, this is our instructional manual. It's a lot of information, Morgan. See all that information? You read through it. A lot more information that I can share with you here today. Now, this is our cookbook. We want you to learn how to cook, no water, no grease, no oil. How many of us want to be healthier? Fried chicken with no grease, no oil. In the Freedom skillet. Get a chicken breast, brown it, sear it, turn it over, use the natural moisture and the fat to sear it and to make a good healthy meal. That's your cookbook. Now this is our DVD. Now I know you didn't see it, but all of you watch the DVD first. Wash it, practice, go slow, practice. Should be good as I'm in no time at all. That's the DVD on the kitchen counter. Now for you guys, the top shelf is the classic set. Let me show you. Remember the vegetables we cooked in here today? This is the 1 quart. You want to make a lot of vegetables for 2-3 people? That's plenty of vegetables today, wouldn't it? How many of you like a nice tomato sauce? Me too. You're cooking for 2 or 3 people, a quart of tomato sauce is plenty, isn't it? Now we used to give out 1 saute skillet in the classic set. Sir, if you're going to cook for 2 or 3 people, you need a small saute for a small family, right? But how many of you like to cook a lot of scrambled eggs and saute a bunch of vegetables? Raise your hand. Me too. So today, Kitchen Craft is giving a 10-inch and a 7-inch as a set in the classic set. 2 saute skillets. Because if you're going to cook 2 eggs for yourself, you got it. And a lot of eggs. Now this is our frying pan. How many of you like fried chicken? Raise your hand. How many of you like hamburgers? Pork chops? Put your meat in there, and this is your frying pan. Everybody needs a good frying pan, right? And this is called a 10-inch Freedom skillet because it's our frying pan that you can fry chicken in there with no grease, no oil. And made in the home of the free. That's a frying pan. Now this is a new 2-quart saucier pan. How many of you guys like to have gravy? Me too. That'll make a lot of gravy. Make it a wok. Sauteed vegetables or make a bunch of scrambled eggs. And the 3-quart, sir, if you're making pasta for the family, a 3 quart's plenty big, isn't it? Maybe stew or soup or chili for 2 or 3 people. Definitely big enough for 2, don't you think, Tom? But how many of you like to melt cheese or chocolate? Me too. You need a good double boiler for that, don't you? So we give you a nice double boiler to melt your cheese and chocolate in. So watch this, Morgan. Invert it, the 2-quart on the 3-quart, you turn that into a 5-quart Dutch oven. That's pretty cool. Now, so you like a nice meatloaf? Get a big piece of meat. Put the veggies on the bottom, put the meat on top, stands nice and proud, so cover it and cook it. Now you can't cook it in the oven, Morgan, right? Up to what temperature? 400 degrees, oven safe. Knobs and handles. But when we cook in the oven, it takes up too much energy, right? So cook your meat on top of the stove. With thermal core cooking, it's like a Dutch oven. It cooks on top of the stove, saving energy. Saving? How many of you like to save money? Me too. Now watch this. I got my meat in there. Or maybe, how many of you like corn on the cob? Stand 10 pieces of corn on the cob. Don't cut them up. Stand them on end. Put them in there with no water. And how many of you agree that corn on the cob was pretty good? Now watch this. Put your meat in there, Nelson, and veggies. And then get the 1 quart with your cooked vegetables in with no water. And where we're going to put this pan, guys? Stack cooking right on top. You know what? Heat rises, aluminum gets hot, and the cast iron keeps it hot, right? You know there's only a 4-degree difference between the bottom and the top? When you cook like that, you're saving energy and you're saving money. And you know what? Kitchen Craft has been demonstrating stack cooking in people's homes on page 12 for over 60 years. Now, Tom, the only place we don't recommend it, you know where, Nelson, right? You ever been out to California? See, in California, they got too many earthquakes, Morgan. Don't do it there. Come on, Tom, you thought my jokes were going to get better than that? They don't get better than that. Now, guys, the classic set, 1 to 3, the family 4 or more. Same thing, except bigger. Instead of a 1 quart, 2 quart. Small saute, large. instead of a small frying pan, a family needs a big frying pan. But we also learned that families like a good casserole, right? You want to make a casserole for the family, got a good casserole, 2-quart casserole dish. Morgan, it goes into the oven at what temperature? 400. But it's a beautiful serving dish, right, Nelson? Would you do me a favor, sir? Lift that lid. You see, this is the 8-quart for a big family. You want to make a stew, a soup, a chili. That's plenty, isn't it? But check it out. You like to melt cheese and chocolate for the family? Make a big double boiler, 2 quarts of cheese and chocolate for a big family. But you invert that lid, create a dome cover, and now you've turned your 8-quart into a 10-quart roaster. That's a lot of food fit in there, right? More corn on the cob than you could ever eat. Anybody like meat? How about a turkey? 14-pound bird will fit in there, and you can put it in the oven up to what temperature? But I don't cook in the oven. Where do I cook? On the stove, because I save energy. And how many burners do we all have on our stove top? 4. How many things you cooking when everybody comes over Thanksgiving next month? Yeah, a lot. More than 4. Watch what I do. I called it the perfect set. Here's why. Put your roast on top of the stove and cook it. And then get your 10 ears of corn on the cob and put it right on top of your meat. And then I'm going to get my gravy. I heat it on the 1 burner, but then where am I going to put it when I'm cooking it? That's right, Tom. Right on top. That's called stack cooking. You can go 3 high with a 4, 8-degree difference. Now, Nelson, would I do that every day, every week, every month? No. Can you think about 3 or 4 times a year that come in handy? Absolutely. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, New Year's. And tell me, guys, what do you want to cook on for the rest of your life? What's expensive that warps and peels and cracks and burns? Or do you want American-made, warranted forever? Your mom made a decision a couple days ago, didn't she? It's the best decision you can make for your family. Set that one right there. Now, the works is everything. And I told you I'm giving out free stuff, right? I'm giving out a lot of free cookware today, the last day of the fair. Everybody that got the works at the fair this week, I've been able to give them a square griddle as an extra gift. How many of you like breakfast? Pancakes, no grease, no oil. Nelson, French toast, paninis, hash brown, tortillas. Guys, you put that on your stovetop, leave it. If you're ready to heat something up, turn the stove on. That'll heat up and you got a nice griddle to cook on anytime you want. It is a 7-ply square griddle that will never warp, never peel, never crack. Pass that around. Guys, and then any bakers here. Anybody like to bake? Me too. Morgan, you ever bake lasagna? You got to soak that pan 24 hours, don't you? This will slide right out. You're familiar with Snap-on tools? Snap-on made bakeware, that's what it feel like. Pass that down. This is called the man's pan, guys, made in America. Now, my favorite piece is our gourmet cooker. How many of you guys like a good crock pot? You get a crock pot, it's kind of nice. You put it together in the morning, walk out the door at the end of the day. Well, what's the problem with a crock pot, Morgan? The extension cord. Tom, you can't put this in the sink or the dishwasher, you short it out. A woman engineer developed our base, so it comes right off. Now it's a 4-quart that you can put in the sink, put in the dishwasher, put in the oven up to what temperature? Or put it on your base and cook it nice and slow. And this year, for the first time, in our classic set, you got a 1-quart, a 2-quart, a 3-quart, a 4-quart, and you can invert that to make it a 5-quart Dutch oven. Pretty cool, isn't it? But you see the base? You can use that as an extra burner on all of your cookware. If you like to have a party, put it on low. When you have the baby and you want to have the baby reveal for the big, put it on low. And keep your meatballs and cheese hot all party long. You like to cook on it? Turn it on 2 and 3. Now we're cooking on it. Now watch this. You guys like fried fish? Me too, but I don't fry my fish but once a month. Why, Tom? Smells, right? Take that out to your back porch, plug it in, fry your fish outside the house. And that way you won't stink up the house. I do it. My wife loves me for not stinking up the house. Now both of you work, right? You guys ever been too tired to go home to cook? You ever been too tired to go out to eat? Me too. Guys, that crock pot's nice. Set it and forget it. And dinner's waiting for you when you come home. That's nice. But did you guys know that I was cooking back here this whole time? You didn't smell it, did you? You guys were here earlier. Remember what we had in here? We've got a brisket that I seared and browned, put veggies on the bottom, put the meat back on top. Slow cooking, Tom. When dinner comes home tonight, you'll be having it, right? But you don't smell it, do you, Morgan? You got a crock pot, I'm sure we all got one. When he walks in the door, he smells the vapor. What's in the vapor, Tom? The flavor, the vitamins, the nutrients. You smell it, right? You ever make a meatloaf that turned into a meatball because you forgot to add liquid? That vapor comes out, but that vapor seal, were you here earlier when we spun the lid, created the vapor seal on our cookware? I did the same thing today. I seared my beef, put the vegetables in, and now you're going to see my brisket was cooking on low all day. And you see that liquid in there? Do you know how much liquid I put in there, Tom? Not one drop. Every single one of those is coming from the vegetable itself. That's the 4 quart. You guys are welcome to come back about 7 o'clock tonight and watch me eat that. I'm kidding. I'll share. Now, that's the 4 quart. The last piece I have to show you today is our big 6 quart. Because a lot of people like a bigger one. We got a big 6 quart gourmet cooker. And look at this. You like to keep your kitchen clean, Tom? Slide the panhandler on. That's called the panhandler. It ain't the guy that hangs out in front of Walmart. Slides on every piece like that. But what's it for? You got a utensil, you put it here, it falls in and drowns, right? How about if that woman engineer put a little groove right there? Set your lid on like that. And now this will drip, and then you can stir it. Now you're ready to serve it, turn it around. Beautiful presentation. Pretty cool, isn't it? Now my favorite time. What's good cookware cost? Is it cheap? No, you want cheap stuff, go to Walmart. Go online, you can buy cheap stuff anytime. But how many of you agree you get what you pay for? Absolutely. Guys, our cookware is not cheap. If you want cheap, you're in the wrong spot. Your mom got our cookware. It's an investment. How many of you guys like to invest in America? How many of you guys like to eat healthy? The business has been good, and today I'm doing some special things. Get out your brochures. We're going to write down the show special here today. Guys, this is our plan of attack. We're going to go across the top, write the individual pieces, then we'll talk about free stuff. You guys like free stuff? You guys stuck with me. I'm going to do something extra special for you guys. If you're not interested, that's okay. Get out your pen. We'll write down the show specials. Guys, here's our plan of attack. You got to have a plan of attack. We're going to go across the top, write down the individual pieces, then we'll do the sets, and then we'll talk about free stuff. Morgan, I'm going to do something special for you. I'm going to give you a free gift as a wedding present with your set today. Guys, here's our plan of attack. Going across the top, and then we'll do the free stuff. Now that kitchen cutter. You saw the kitchen cutter working, didn't you? And I know Nelson liked that kitchen cutter. You know you can get it anytime. That's the only piece you can get at a retail store. Restaurant Depot, that's a commercial grade kitchen cutter. Every school, every church and restaurant can get it, and you can anytime you want for $3.50. But today our show special for you, write it down, it's only $2.79. You know that's less than my weed eater I just bought. You got a weed eater, Tom? I got one too. I just got one for $425, steel. Oh, I like my weed eater. Now the square griddle, 8.5. You like breakfast? Outside the fair, that's $4.49. In the fair today, for you guys, write it down, our show special is only $3.29. That's $120 savings, Nelson. You like to save money? Make an investment today for your family. Got a 4 quart. Tom, you want this one here with my brisket in it? I can't let my dinner go cheap, sir. That'll be $800. You want my brisket? Morgan, come back tonight about 7. I'll share with you and your husband. Outside the fair, that's $4.95. Today, our show special with the base, write it down, $3.95. That's a great show special, isn't it? That's $100 off. Do you remember which one your mom got?
She didn't tell me, but I'm going to assume all of them.
I don't remember. I can't remember.
Well.
Yeah, she likes to cook. She likes good stuff. Now the 6 quarts, this one here, that's for big families. I don't know if you're ready for that. But outside the fair, it is $5.95. Today, our show special, take $100 off as well, $4.95. Do you like a gourmet cooker? Do you like this tool? I might do something special for you too here today. Now the classic set. 30 years ago, I told you $500, $600. Sir, you're about my age. You remember how much your new car was 30 years ago? Probably about $3,000, wasn't it? My Camaro 32 years ago, Tom, $3,200. You ever price a good Camaro these days? $48,000, isn't it? If we stayed with inflation, this set would be $5,000. And I think it'd be worth every penny, don't you? Outside the fair, it's only $24.95. Today for you guys, it's less than one night stay at Duke Medical Center. Actually, it's probably less than the ambulance ride to get there. Today it's only $18.95, guys. Write it down, $18.95. Huh? You work at Duke? Yeah, wonderful place. Actually, I had a lady my last show got our cookware. She's an administrator at Duke. Now the family set, outside the fair, that set's only $27.95. It's twice as big. You probably think it's twice as much. It's not. Make an investment in your family. Outside the fair, not $27, but today, $21.95. Tom, that's only 3 more than the classic set. That's a great value, isn't it? But I told you the perfect set was the deluxe set. Why? Get the small and the big. You guys are a young couple. Make one investment today. You have it together, Tom. That's about $4 grand, isn't it? And outside the fair, $4 grand would be a good investment. Wouldn't you agree? But today, our show special for you guys. Write it down. Today it's less than a John Deere riding lawnmower I use once a week. $32.95. That's over $800 savings at the fair today. Now you want it all? Make one investment. You can get the classic in the family, which is the Lux, which is the perfect set. Add the 12, the 8, the walk, and the bakeware. Get it all, including me for 2 weeks. Now outside the fair, it's only about the price of a hot tub. Anybody here on a hot tub? Anybody decide you'd like to own a hot tub? You know anybody who owns one? Ask them how much they use it. They'll be honest. After the 4th month, only about once a month. Morgan, how much you use this cookware? How long is it going to last you? Make one investment today. Pick the set you want. You want it all? Not $8,000. Today it's only $51.95, and you get it all, including me for 2 weeks, Tom. I'm kidding. Now those are the prices. Those are good prices. Now it's time for free stuff. You guys like free stuff?
Yeah.
You guys stuck with me. I'm sorry, guys. I'll do my next show in a minute.
Okay.
You're fine. You like free stuff? I got something special for you, but before I do that, you want good news or bad news? Good. I don't have bad news. That's on the news all the time, isn't it, Tom? All news is bad on TV. Here's the good news. Everybody's getting their cookware at the fair. We come here every year, and people love to talk about why they love our cookware for different reasons. Everybody can get it at the fair because only at the fair do we offer a layaway option. Pick the set you want. Make monthly payments. 6 months, 12 months, when you make your last payment, we'll ship out the cookware. You want it right away?
No.
Put it on 3-pay. Break it up into 3 easy payments. A third today, in a month a third, in 2 months we charge your card a third, but you get the cookware next week, just like 1-pay on a credit card, debit card. That makes sense? And I do offer cash, check, heck, I'm willing to take your firstborn child as long as they're out of college. No, you guys are new. I got my daughter just had a baby 2 weeks ago. Congratulations on your marriage. Now everybody can get it on layaway, no problem. Now, free stuff. You ready? This is what we used to do. Kitchen Craft used to give out 1 kitchen cutter at a dinner party. For anybody who got a set, we would give the host a kitchen cutter. We don't give out 1 kitchen cutter to the host anymore. We stopped doing it. It's not fair to give it to one and not give it at all. But I told you, you're buying American made, right? You're buying American made, and we're all wanting to eat healthier, aren't we? How would you like it in today's fair? I was able to give you a kitchen cutter to go with your set. Would you like that? Tom, you like it? Do me a favor, guys. Turn to your hymnal. I'm going to give you a kitchen cutter as a free gift. Check the small box on the bottom left-hand corner. And right on the bottom left-hand corner where it says kitchen cutter, check the box and write your favorite 4-letter word, free. F-R-E-E. And do me another favor, Tom. Would you two and help Morgan fill that survey out? What impressed you guys about Kitchen Craft today? You can check 1 or all 7 of the boxes. Do you like the healthier cooking? Do you like the warranty? You can check more than 1 box. Do you like the speed? Do you like the chef? Check the last box. Do you like the American made? Tom, do you like the taste of the food? You can check more than 1. Did you check chef? Oh, good, thank you. And put today's date right up here, Tom. What is today's date? 10 what? 21/18. And my name's Charlie. On the top right-hand corner, write my name, C-H-A-R-L-I-E. Now, Tom, look at the brochure with your wife a minute. Guys, can you give me a few more minutes, please? We're almost done. I appreciate that. Tom, look at the brochure. Talk to Morgan. Think about what set would fit you guys the best. Would it be the classic? The family? You want the perfect set? Circle it on the brochure. What set you think you guys would work best for you? Monica, can I have a paper towel, please? Thank you. That's all? Morgan, what did you and Tom check on the survey? What impressed you guys about Kitchen Craft today? All of it. You see the value in the cookware, didn't you? And you guys are young, just got married a month ago. I know you see the value, and I'll tell you what. I'm going to do something special for the both of you. Tom, I don't know what set you think you'd like to get your wife today, whether it's the classic or the family or the deluxe. Today I'd like to do something special for the both of you. You just got married, didn't you? How about if I can give you guys 1 extra gift? It's easy to please, young man, isn't it? Who does most of the cooking?
Depends on who works.
Men are cooking more because women are working more hours and they're enjoying it. You guys got to come to a decision on yourself. I don't know what set you're interested in. Classic, family, deluxe, or works. If I could give you one extra piece today, would you guys like to have a 4-quart gourmet cooker to go with your set as a wedding gift? Or would you rather have a combo? If I were Santa Claus and I could give you a gift today, I don't care what set you get a $300 kitchen cutter from the company. If I could give you a wedding present, what would you like to have as an extra gift? Think about this for a minute. Stop. Look at me. Take everything back. I want to do something special for you too. You see, I don't know if you already have a good food processor at home. You just got married. You like that kitchen cutter? Get it. If you like more salads, and I'll give you a nice salad bowl as an extra gift here today. A nice white one. It's a $45 bowl. Do you guys like the crock pot? Set it and forget it? You think you'd use this one a lot? For the first time this year, you can have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But I'll tell you what I'll do today. Instead of that 4-quart, I'd like to do something special for you guys. You're going to have a family and you're going to grow. If you can make an investment in the set of cookware today, you'll get a $300 kitchen cutter, free salad bowl. Would you rather have a 4-quart or a 6-quart gourmet cooker? You would use it a lot? She likes it? I'll do it. Guys, do me a favor. Check an empty box right here. Write the number 6. Write QT. You'll get the big 6-quart gourmet cooker. Write the word base right there. B-A-S-E. You'll get the base. Write gift though. Don't write free. I'm going to give that to you guys as a gift for me and my wife. I only got 2 more left, and I only got 2 more shows left. Monica, 2 more 6-quart. She's going to get it. Let me write gift right there, not free. I'll initial that for you. Congratulations, guys. Got married a month ago. When you guys get free cookware, what set do you think works best for you guys for your first investment in cookware? The family, classic, or the perfect set? If you can invest in the perfect set, you want to just start with the classic? Huh? It's $300 down, $150 a month on layaway. Everybody can afford on layaway. You want it right away, get it. You'll have it for Thanksgiving. Break it up into 3 payments. I'll tell you what, you guys like it? You guys are a young couple. I want you to have it. You pick the set you want, and instead of 3 payments, how about if I did a 4-pay plan, and you get it right away? You guys talk about it. Pick the set you want, and I'll do whatever you want. Make sure I get your name, address, phone number on there. You'll get it next week on 1-pay, 3-pay, and layaway. You don't get it till you pay it off. But I give you $1,000 in free gifts here today with that big 6-quart gourmet cooker. Tom, it's an investment, but you'll never invest in cookware again. And sir, how many of us deserve good cookware? Everybody, don't we? Yeah. I understand it's an investment, but it'll come next Thursday, Friday. FedEx, you'll have it before Thanksgiving. You're not carrying anything home today. FedEx delivered. Remember the cookbook and the instructional manual? Make sure you read over that. Your mom got it. Children love it. I'll tell you what, Monica, can I have a green bag and a brochure or something here? Thank you, dear. There's none out here. Let me have one. Look here, guys. It doesn't matter what set you're going to get. You're going to carry this home with you here today. I'll make it affordable for you. But this is about the vapor seal, how it seals so well. Remember that vapor seal that you can't smell? This talks about the nutrition. You want to eat healthier? Read over that. This talks about how good our cookware works. Our company is in West Bend, Wisconsin. My name is Charlie Fowler. My phone number's right there. You're going to get this. You're also going to get, because I know you guys are young, you'll add more cookware. You see this? This is our brand new brochure. It talks about all of our cookware and how to use it. You ever want to add a cookware or bakeware or something, just put I want and I have, and again, call me. I'm available anytime. And you'll be my preferred customer from this point on. And this is a thank you note from the 9,000 people who have jobs here in America. Check it out, Tom, because you're investing in American made. Open that up. In the very first page, you'll see all the companies that are here in America, how many employees they have, where they're located. That's a thank you note from the 9,000 people. And that phone number right there, 1-800-800-2850, is the same exact phone number on the side of our cookbook. And this is what I'd like you to watch. Look, our DVD, American made. You're going to get all of this. Tell you what, Monica, they're a young couple. Can I give them a paring knives? I'm going to give you guys a nice little gift. If you like to cut things up, that's a nice little paring knife. Red, white, and blue, made in America. Guys, I don't care what set you get, you're going to take all that home. Put it all in there. What set do you want to get? How much do you cook? Do you want to start with the family or the classic? The classic is only $18.95, $300 down, $150 a month. Put it on 3 pay, it's 3 easy payments. You break it up, get it right away. This is only good for today. Are you guys thinking about it, or are you serious, or are you guys? If you're serious, this is what I'll do for you. I don't do this because today's my last day. Don't call me tomorrow and tell me you want the cookware. I'll tell you what I'll do. Fill that out if you think you're serious, Morgan. Give me a name, address, phone number. Let me give you the numbers. Give me a credit card. I'll hold it for 3 days. That way I can put it in with my show specials. If you don't want it, you call me. As soon as you know you don't want it in the next 3 days, I'll cancel your order. I'm not going to process it until day 3. And then you'll get your cookware next week or on layaway 3 pay, whatever you want. Is that fair? All right.
It's actually business days or 3 calendar days.
3 business days.
Not counting days.
No, we won't count the day. Whatever makes them happy. Are you interested too? Because it's only at the fair. You see, today's the last day of the fair, but I don't want them to rush just because they saw it today, the last day of the fair.
Yeah, I am interested in that. You have to be realistic and know whether...
Look, they got my phone number in 2 places. They call me in the next 3 days. I'll cancel. No problem.
Yeah, what I'm saying, my own situation, you have to be realistic and know, well, what I'm already money committed to, what I can afford.
Yeah, I understand. We all got bills to pay. We choose where we want to spend our money too, don't we? Whether it's at the doctor's or buy a massage chair or buy a jacuzzi or something. This is a family investment.
So what other shows
This is my last fair this year. I'm done. All right, Morgan, let me take a look. Morgan and Tom, right? Let's put Tom. You guys are going to get, what set do you think you're interested in? You want to start with the small, the medium, classic? Guys, classic set's only $18.95 at the fair. You're going to get a 6-quart gourmet cooker and a base as a gift. You'll get the kitchen cutter. I told you I would give you a salad bowl. I will, as a gift, no matter what you do. 1 pay, 3 pay, and that'll be a gift as well. I'll initial that. The price is $18.95. That's our lowest show special we ever done. Tax you have to pay $126. Shipping and handling is only $69. If you got it, you want to put it on 3 pay, 4 pay, 1 pay, or layaway. Do you want it right away or do you want to wait? Layaway. Put $300 down, and if you put it on 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, what would work best? You want it 6 months or 12 months or 18 months? Do 18. Okay. Now it's $5 a month, so it'd be $90 I'd have to add on there. And that's going to be 0, 2, that's going to be 18, 19, 20, 28, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2180. Put $300 down, and it's $152 a month. No, I'm sorry, that's less than that. You got a phone on you? Do me this favor, do $2180 minus $300. That's your down payment today, or in the next 3 days. What's that number? 1980? 1880. Divide that by 18. Oh, that's easy. I can do that. $110, isn't it?
104.
Or 104. I'm not that good. That will bring your payment down to 104. So you put down $300 today to make an investment, $104 a month. Is that something that you can manage? Good, congratulations. You never have anything better you can invest in your family than this. Tom, you guys talk about it. And again, if you want it right away, I can put it on right away. If you want to wait 3 days, just put your card number there, one way or the other, and I'll let you have 3 days. Or if you want to make the decision today, you let